Hi guys, the Kitchen Fairy here with another baking recipe. But first I'd like to wish you happy Easter for those who are celebrating Easter today. Well, this is Easter Sunday here, but whoever celebrating Easter since Good Friday to Easter Monday, I'm wishing you happy Easter. For today's recipe, I made a hybrid of collage and pite. Collage is Hungarian sweet bread, while pite is slab pie. So normally I would share, or not normally, I often shared how to make almash pite, various recipe or ingredients I use in making various almash pite, which is apple slab pie, Hungarian apple slab pie. But for today's recipe, it's a hybrid between collage and pite. Collage is again sweet bread and pite is apple pie. It's more to the skin itself is a collage. The dough is like sweet bread, while the filling is from almash pite, from apple pie, apple slab pie. So check out the full video again, and I'll see you soon again. Bye. For dry ingredients, this is 4 cups of strong baker's flour with 3 tablespoons, heaping tablespoons of powdered sugar or icing sugar, and 1 heaping tablespoon of active dry yeast. We're gonna mix it. Now we're gonna pour in 1 cup of lukewarm milk, and 2 eggs, we're gonna mix it either with your hand or your spatula. Then pour in slowly about half cup of water. You don't want to pour the water all at once, but a little at a time, and see how your batter or dough becoming. So that's about half to 1 cup of lukewarm water. And now we're gonna add in half cup of unsalted butter at room temperature, and we're gonna start kneading. Once butter incorporated, we will produce this wet dough. That's enough mixing. Cover it with cling wrap, and we're gonna let it rest for 40 minutes. Meanwhile, we're gonna skin about 15 apples here that I have. You can use as many as you want or as many as you have. So we're just gonna peel it and then grate it, and then we're gonna take it from there. Once apple is grated, add in 2 tablespoons of monk fruit sugar. You can use any other type of granule white sugar, some pinches of cinnamon powder, a little nutmeg powder, a little allspice powder, and a little cloves, ground cloves as well. The original almash pite, Hungarian apple pie, doesn't really use nutmeg, allspice, and cloves. Mostly just cinnamon powder, but I like adding everything else. So just mix it. If you want, you can also add a little lemon juice, like 2 tablespoons. If you don't have lemon juice or you don't want to use lemon juice, it's fine as well. Now we're gonna leave it for 10 minutes at least. Once dough is rested, divide into 2 and roll flat each of them for bottom crust and top crust. You can roll it between 2 sheets of paper if it's easier for you, or you can sprinkle it with flour. If you don't have rolling pin, you can just pull or stretch the dough and right away onto your parchment lined baking pan. The dough is pliable enough that it can be stretched without rolling pin. Now squeeze out some of the juice from the apple, grated apple, and place and spread them onto the bottom crust. Once you spread the filling, top with the other skin and just make it neat, stretch it to cover, and then my son is coughing from his cold smoothie. Then we're gonna bake it soon. Now poke holes everywhere and you're gonna bake it for 45 to 60 minutes on preheated 350 Fahrenheit depending on your oven. If you want, you can brush the top with beaten yolk or beaten egg, or brush it with leftover juice. Oven has beeped. We're gonna bake it again 45 to 60 minutes depending on your oven. Preheated 350 Fahrenheit. Pie is ready, and this one enlarging itself become a fat gnome compared to the left one. Happy Easter!